Sanibonani football lovers, welcome to PKS Sports. Igama lami Mbongi Inkosi. Ngithembe uthini kahle niyaphila. Dango. In today's video we're going to talk about Olivier Sorin, the goalkeeper coach of Kaizer Chiefs, as people are no longer considering Brendan Peterson as the number one choice goalkeeper for Kaizer Chiefs, and they think Sorin might have a hand in him not performing, of which I don't think it's true. And we'll talk about Mfundo Vilakazi, that fans are complaining Guti. It doesn't show any signs of improvement. He's one-dimensional, so we won't get the best out of Mfundo Vilakazi. We should just give up. Hey, Usenzile Fernando da Cruz by saying that he wants to make Mfundo Vilakazi the best player in the PSL. So now people expect him to be the best player automatically. And they don't understand with this thing is a process. Akusinto nje ungavuka kusasa kuthiwa hayi so mnandi. It's a process bafethu. We'll talk about Roshin Totli. Roshin Totli, I believe ukuthi if ever he fully recovers, he might be a solution to our problems at the back. Because this thing of playing right-footed players, it costs the team, because even in situations whereby Guti, there's no need for Kaizer Chiefs to play a back pass, but because of the players right-footed, is forced, it's either to go inside or make a big pass. That's why we want my players afana Brendan Peterson benza lama mistakes abawenza, because they are not good in your win. And then you need a player like Utotli, who's an original left-footed center back. And then we'll talk about, I think, the reason why Kaizer Chiefs, I believe, Guti, they keep on conceding these goals. It's not because, no, they are not that good, but it's because of the thing that I've just mentioned, Guti. It's not that easy. It's not that easy, Guti. Ubone a team that doesn't play with a player that has, or a player that is left-footed. But Nalazuta Bafeto, it's road to 10,000 subscribers. So your like, it is highly appreciated, because the more you like is the more YouTube recommends this video to a larger audience. So ngibonga kakhulu bafethu ukuthi nisangcinile naba nami even now joba nje indlela ibheke ku 10,000 subscribers. Kodwa ke ni subscribe bafethu, angisho phela ukuthi ukulike yiko kuphela okubalekile. But let's talk about Olivier Sorin. Olivier Sorin is a goalkeeper coach. He's from France. That tells you about the relationship he has with Da Cruz. And now people will be blaming a goalkeeper coach because of Brendan Peterson's mistakes, of which I believe would no. If there's someone to blame, it's Brendan Peterson himself, not the goalkeeper coach. Because the mistakes that Peterson is doing are schoolboy errors. Schoolboy errors, because ama mistakes owabona ukuthi izinto beyangazinqanda lesi, but no. Uluku yaqhubeka. So it tells you about the confidence of a player. Brendan Peterson is low on confidence. You can see by his body language. But even when they pass him, even the saves, he's no longer convincing than like the way he was last season, because we saw a Brendan Peterson that was good in making saves, communication, he was more calm, collected, but now he's panicking. I don't know ukuthi ubuyele kuma default settings, or maybe ukhamba kaka Elias Mzoki. You don't understand ukuthi kwenzakalani kahle kahle, or there's something adila nayo personally esingayazi. Because if you're gonna blame Olivier Sorin, that's not fair. Even when Elias Mzoki came at Chiefs, Brendan Peterson was not that good. But the next season, that's where we saw Brendan Peterson performing. Because why? I believe Guti, he finally understood Guti. He is competing with himself. Guti was overshadowed by the presence of Itur Melenkune all those years. Took that and moved it out of the way and focused on what he has to do for the club. And obviously, given that captain's armbelt simply means that now you are playing with responsibility. But I think now it's a matter of confidence and also complacency. He understands that I am the preferred choice. but makumele ahlale ebhenchini uzohlala, because I think maybe sometimes uyadinga ukuhlala ebhenchini uthi ukubuyisa umqondo, ubuyisa uzithola ukuthi kahle kahle what is it that I'm doing wrong now, because I was good last season. He was making sure that he saves the team, but he saves that he was averaging per match. But this season, it's like Bashaya Njiliangena, because he only has 1 clean sheet, and that's a concern for a goalkeeper of his caliber, especially with the performances he had last season. He was a contender for the goalkeeper of the season. But asikho lapho, so we cannot blame Olivier Soren bafethu. Iqiniso lihle nje uBrandon Peterson uye nje ozenzela ama-errors, it's something emele ilungise, otherwise uzodla ama-ice. And ukudla kwakhe ama-ice kuchaza into eyodwa ukuthi awusadlali and your future is not certain at Chiefs. You were given a contract extension, so if you don't perform they might release you because iphelile contract bakayi extension. Bese kumangale makuthiwa uBruce Vuma akahambanga khamba uBrandon Peterson, because this is Kaizer Chiefs. But I believe ukuthi he will bounce back. He will bounce back. And then let's talk about Mfundo Vilakazi. Abantu bayakhala ngopaper 2 bafethu ukuthi paper 2 udlala ngazathi udlala ama challenges, like the way adlala ngakhona, there's no sense of urgency. The way adlala ngakhona, there's no fight, there's no hunger. It's all about him being casual. Good, I'm gonna make passes, I'm gonna attack if there's a need to attack, but he's one-dimensional, because laws ukuthi he has improved uqalela ka besikhala ngendaba ye decision making. But against Richards Bay, we saw Mfundo Vilakazi that didn't want to pass his teammate. The moment he saw the goalpost, he wanted to strike the ball. He didn't care who is in a better position as long as I have an attempt on goal. So that tells you something ukuthi ucoach ukusamela mpheke, and ukuze abe lento lena esifisayo akusinto ezoyenzeka overnight. It's going to be gradual. That's why we have to be patient with him, because if you're gonna impose that improvement to him, it's going to overwhelm him, and then it declines in terms of his performance. I did say he's better suited when played as an attacking midfielder compared to a right wing, because in a right winger, I believe he becomes limited because he's expected to cut inside. Obviously, he's gonna want to shoot. But as a 10, he has options. Either he goes direct, he goes wide, he operates in the half spaces, or he shoots. He cannot be predicted. But go right winger, it's easy to mark him. Just imagine if you are playing against a compact team and a team that has a good defensive solidity. Simply means he stand no chance. That's why the signing of Faiz Abrahams, it was a good signing, because we need a different approach in terms of attack, that different variation. Crosses. That's what we saw from Faiz Abrahams, because with Mfundo uyazi kahle ukuthi uzoyenza into eyodwa iziyophela imesh nakhona if bamdlalisile u90. So sizoba ne-patience, but the patience doesn't mean ukuthi manje we have to accept everything eyenzakalayo, even though we know that there's a room for improvement. And then let's talk about Dudley. Dudley, it was reported that he did play a friendly match with the DDC team, and also he played a friendly with the Kaizer Chiefs senior team. So coach did say that he won't rush him to come back and play for the team, but they will wait for him to be 100%, because he believes that there's a crisis in that left side. It's either a left back or a left center back. So with Dudley fully fit is going to come in handy for Kaizer Chiefs, because we cannot build from the back with a player that is right-footed but playing on the left-hand side, because it's going to cost the club every time he'll be forced to go inside or do those back passes. That's what I'm saying. With Umloisani, he had an option ukuthi angahambisa le bola le phambili, but instead he opted ukuthi let me do a back pass to Ntshebe, and obviously the grass was not that good, it was slippery, but Ntshebe could have done better there because he delayed. If he didn't delay, I believe ukuthi ngaba kazithola ngule situation now. But for Kaizer Chiefs, iyadingeka a left center back that is left footed, because le ndlela yabo ukuthi bafuna ukubuild from the back izobabulala. We don't even have an original left back. So uyabona ukuthi izikhala ngempela ke manje, because you cannot do anything productive going forward. We saw Mloisana uzamile ukuzibamba ukuthi ashaya ama trivial passes, but akusile ndlela emele kube ngayo. Even no Frozler makakhona laphana, every time athola ibhola, because yena is ambipedal, good left and right, uyakwazi ukulikhahlela liye phambili. That's what you get. But uThabo Mloisana, there's no way, cause ngapha is a touchline and wena u-right, there's no way ukuthi wena uzofuna ukuphasa ngo-right ibhola lizohamba ngale. So yabo ukuthi islimaza kanjani. So I believe ukuthi ezinye zezinto that makes it difficult for Kaizer Chiefs not to concede goals, because nama mistakes akhona khona lapha, but there are also positives. We saw that they are good when it comes to sharing the ball. Hey, we will never know, because the Kaizer Chiefs in a tendency ukuthi they don't have that consistent, but I just hope to coach yena la khona he's trying by all means to find the starting 11 that is going to give him the result that he wants, and also those combinations, and make sure that he finds and gives a Kaizer Chiefs structure and identity in how they play. Because with Chiefs is like sobona phambili ukuthi wenzakalani, and then ke kuyimaye lapho uzobona ukuthi oh badliwe badrowile, oh mabakubuza badlale kanjani uzochaza uthini. But sikho lapho bafethu, sobonana kwivideo elandelayo. Ikhosi aliphile umoya. Dango.